Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Star Defense 5 Steam. In this episode I'm going to be using wizards, which you might find a bit odd considering I think it was the last episode or the episode before it where I was like, what? Wizards are dumb. Well, right now I think I should have activated a wizard specialty building, but I might not have. I think I might still be on the boomerang throwers, so that was an accident. But yeah, okay, yeah, I am still on the boomerang thrower specialty building. That's fine. I'll use the wizard monkey specialty building on the medium reverse or hard or something. I also turned off double cash mode because I didn't want to use double cash mode anymore for the easier levels, because then that really is just too easy. So, oh, Monkey Tycoon. Interesting. Because I just got the... I don't know. I just got the final tier on the... the final tier on the sell price token upgrade, the thing that basically does the same thing as the Monkey Tycoon upgrade in the deluxe edition. It just seems like a bit of an odd timing the way that it would come in at like the second or third round. I'm tired. I'm tired because I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. Plus I stayed up late, so I only got like 6 hours of sleep, which is totally my fault. But I mean, not necessarily my fault, but totally my own doing. But one of the things that I was doing when I was staying up late was I've always heard, well, not always, but I keep hearing about this game called Life is Strange, and some of you may have heard of it. It's nothing like Bloons Star Defense 5 at all, so I don't know how likely it is that you've heard of it, but it's pretty popular. I don't think I want to say too much about it without like spoiling the story or whatever. I don't plan on doing a let's play of it. Maybe stream it eventually, but probably not. I plan on just playing it on my own because it is a bit more of adult themes, I guess. Not like, you know, not like that kind of adult themes, but I mean, just a bit more mature stuff and some, in my opinion, inappropriate stuff that I wouldn't want to put on my channel. But one of the reasons why I'm playing it is because I keep seeing people posting stuff about it online, about how it's such an amazing game and the story is so cool and like all this stuff. So I just wanted to actually play through the game and actually sort of know what they were talking about and be able to see that kind of thing without having, you know, spoilers and stuff. So that's why I'm playing it, but I do find it very interesting. I do think it's a really interesting. I was supposed to say it's a really interesting game after just saying I find it really interesting, but I do think it's really cool. And not to sound mean or discriminatory or whatever, but for anyone that is, you know, a bit more mature or whatever, I think you guys might enjoy the game. Totally not like a sponsored plug or anything like that. It's just, I think it's pretty cool. And can I not place towers there? I feel like I should have known this. Oh well, that's fine. I guess that was the blue water. Is that what we determined, or just not placeable? I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, Life is Strange is it's a really interesting game. Plus, you know, life in general really is actually strange. But besides the point, let's see. I'll use a whirlwind just to get some extra time in, some extra pop and power or whatever. But yeah, so I do think it's an interesting game, but I just don't think I'm gonna let's play it, especially because there's like one of those games where you can make choices that change the story. You know, stuff has consequences and everything. So if I was gonna let's play it, it would probably take me a long time to try to go through multiple choice paths and all that, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. It's just not entirely sure if I'd go through with all of that, but yeah, in general, the game is really cool, and I think you guys should check it out if you ever have the time and money. I think it was on Steam for like $5 per episode, because that's another thing. It's sort of broken up into multiple episodes that come out periodically, which I believe is similar to other games that, you know, have done similar things, obviously. But yeah, so I think it's cool, and I don't know, can't stop talking about it even though I'm not really saying anything about it. Yeah, anyways, so right now in the game that I'm playing right now that I'm supposed to be talking about, I have a monkey apprentice with the wizard monkey just to give it a bit of extra time, like I said, to get a little bit of extra time for me to pop it, as well as the boomerangs or bionic boomer to do a lot of poppage, which I probably should have gone with Glaive Ricochet. That might have been a bit better, but I'm also using the Moab Maulers just as my little bit of extra anti-Moab defense. I do have the highest tier Balloon Sabotage, which I think is like 50% or maybe 30%. I don't remember. Just double check it. But I do have quite a good chance of destroying the Moab pretty quickly, just because of now of all these Moab Maulers plus the Bionic Boomer, which is pretty strong. And then any ceramics that pop out of it will probably be knocked back by the will probably be knocked back by the wizard monkey. And I just realized there that I don't have very strong camo defense, so I should probably work on that, and I just did by giving it camo defense. Plus I gave them the extra attack speed and range and stuff. So let's see, what else can I upgrade or place or whatever. I could place down a ninja monkey, put it about there, and then just build it up that way to get a Bujitsu. But now I kind of wish I moved my my monkey village a bit differently, because then I could put the ninjas on this fourth floor. Yawn. See, maybe this is why I should record these in advance. Do any of you mind? I mean, I don't think you'll mind necessarily, but do any of you have a preference for if I record these in advance or the day that I post them? Because if I'm recording them the day that I post them, then it gives me a better chance of sort of replying to anything that you guys have commented, or taking into consideration any suggestions that you've made, which is sort of the same thing that I just said. But if I record it in advance, then I'll have more time to do other things, like, maybe streaming. I mean, if I just stream early in the morning, in the time that I usually use to record, and then just spend 1 or 2 days to stockpile episodes, that should work. that really should work for my schedule. It's just there are a few things that would sort of change that, like if my family comes over, specifically my sister, with her 2 children that require my attention. But yeah, so I'm just going to go on to the medium reverse. Alright, so this actually is my second medium reverse attempt, because apparently on the first one, just a bunch of whirlwind wizards are not enough, apparently. So this time I went with the Dragon's Breath to have extra Moab popping abilities, or power, I guess, extra Moab popping power. And then I threw in the Ninja Monkeys to additionally give me Moab popping power, as well as just general bloom poppage, and giving it a bit of that knockback effect. And then I have the bomb tower there in the corner, just because of when the pro banana farmer keeps sending out the bananas in order to send all the balloons back to that corner. I just wanted to have that bomb tower right there to help pop them, so that they don't just get stuck there forever. That's pretty useful. I probably could have upgraded more into like balloon impact or something, but yeah, it's fine the way it is. So I actually am getting quite a bit of money out of these banana farms right now. Now it's a banana research facility, but it's pretty interesting. I'm not really sure how much I like the Wizard Monkey specialty building. It's still good early game, but I feel like it reaches its ceiling for power pretty quickly. Even if it's using its cool ability, its activated ability, the Phoenix. I don't think it's that strong because the Phoenix doesn't last super long, and it doesn't do a ton of damage because it's basically like a Spectre, but less good. So, I mean, I feel like it probably would just be worth it just to get a Spectre at this point, especially considering we've got all these banana research facilities. But, yeah, I think I'll be fine against BFB at the moment. Pretty much, yeah. Lost a little bit of life right there, but that's fine. Wasn't too bad. And let's see, can I place another Ninja Monkey? Yeah. So let's get another set of Bluetooth Masters, because that was a bit too close for comfort on the blimp. And I know that's going to be even harder next time with multiple and all that, so doubling up my Bluetooth Masters is a pretty good idea, in my opinion. Alright, so, what was I even talking about? I think I was done talking about Life is Strange. I was talking about, if you guys prefer if I record the day of my upload, or if I try to stockpile them. I might try to stockpile a bit today. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna throw in a Super Monkey right there. Not for a real specific reason, just general poppage. Yeah, I'll just go for general poppage with a Robo Monkey. And oh look, it's already around 65, so guess I didn't really need it that much. But let's sell these. Get a Techno Terror. And I can sell that one too, because that's really all I need. But anyways, there is a new Let's Play coming soon, and there might be Splatoon coming soon. So there is definitely a new Let's Play coming, but maybe not Splatoon. I don't know. We'll see. But that's gonna be for the medium reverse. Now let's go on to the hard mode. Okay, so now I'm finally on to round 66. Again, this is my second attempt on hard, because the first time I got up to round 63 and lost because I was wrong. Apparently, having double cash does not mean it's an instant win and that everything will be okay because you have a ton of money to throw at things. Apparently, you do still need a bit of strategy, because I was building a bunch of snipers. Not only snipers, obviously, but I had some ninjas and wizards, I think, or there's ninjas and glaive ricochet, I think. I actually don't remember what I had, but I only had a few defenses that were specifically Moab oriented, so, they were all defenses that were specifically Moab oriented, so I didn't have as much normal balloon coverage. So then when round 63 came around, my defenses couldn't stand it. So what I'm doing right now is making sure that I am completely covered from all forms of normal balloon attack, which is actually putting a little bit of a hindrance on my anti-Moab defenses, which I find a little bit interesting, the way that that sort of flipped on its head. I should have good defense against most Moab waves because the 4 Blue Jutsu Masters are pretty strong. And then the Glaive Ricochet is pretty good. And then I've got all this other popping power just in general to help take it down. But the ZOMG is going to be considerably more difficult than any of the BFBs, so I'm going to be getting some Cripple Moabs to help out with that. And we shall see how that goes. It'll also help in just general blimp poppage, if that's even a thing nowadays. It'll just help out with that rather than only being for the ZOMB. But let's see. Got those Rings of Fire with the Arctic Wind and a Balloon Impact to really hammer down any normal type balloons. And then I've got the Glaive Ricochet as well, actually, to help out with that. And then the 4 Blue Jutsu Masters, in general, are good popping power for blimps. But the Sniper is a little bit more important. Well, not more important, but a little bit more useful in this moment towards Moab balloons, I guess. But yeah, let's see. So once I get Cripple Moab, yeah. Then I can just wait for another Sniper. Was I talking about something before I started hard? Because I think I was talking about something right before I got to medium reverse. I don't remember. See, that's the problem with recording all these in one sitting, so then I don't remember what I was just talking about. And then there's just a big gap between when I was talking and when I was not talking and all that. But anyways, set that back to strongest. And again, just in case any of you didn't hear or forgot already, or something, I don't know. Let me know if you have any thoughts on whether or not you would prefer if I stockpile these episodes and then try streaming in the morning for a few hours, just a little few amount of hours. But do that, or just keep recording them the day of and be able to like respond to any comments that you guys post or stuff like that. Let me know what you think. I'm thinking of trying to stockpile them, regardless of whether or not I'm going to start streaming again. I mean, I do plan on streaming September 9th, I believe. Either the 9th or the 6th, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because it was supposed to be the Sunday, but Sundays might not actually work very well for me to stream. So the Wednesday might work better. Possibly the 10th. I don't know. We'll see. The first week of September, first or second week of September, is generally when I think I might start getting back into streaming. And if any of you guess why that date or that particular range is important, I will say for sure that it does not have anything to do with September 11th. That's just a coincidence. But the first week or two of September, if any of you know why that's important to me specifically, and this channel specifically, I suppose, then let me know. And that was really close, because that's a lot of a lot of Moabs that almost defeated me. But yeah, there's no prize or anything. It's just I'm curious if anyone knows, or if anyone can figure it out. But anyways, and that'd be kind of funny if I got like 1,000 subscribers or whatever on that week, and then made it like a celebration of that. But obviously, I can't predict that happening. I can generally make an educated guess based on the recent trend of how many subscribers I'm getting per week or whatever, but I don't know if it might take that longer or shorter or whatever. But anyways, 2 rubber monkeys for extra blimp poppage and also just regular balloon poppage. Either one's helpful. And then now the ZOMG, which with 2 Cripple Moab, it does move a little bit slower, but as you can see, it's just plowing along. But with the Robo Monkeys, I should be able to take it down. I mean, I've got so many defenses, which is pretty crazy, because I do have double cash on. I turned it on for hard mode, and I still lost that last time. Anyways, so huzzah! That's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.